Amanda and Rob, Alicia Flanigan is so committed to horses that she traded in public school for a homeschool experience so that she had more time to train, teach, and compete. At 17 years old, she's a nationally ranked Icelandic horse rider, something I knew nothing about until I visited her farm in Lymington. On any given day, you can find Alicia Flanigan working with her horses.
It's good to clean out the feet before a ride because you make sure that there's no rocks or anything lodged in here that could hurt them.
The recent high school grad isn't spending her summer working on her tan.
It's a lifestyle for me. It's a career.
She puts in long hours.
10 or so hours just within the barn work and training the horses themselves, give or take, sometimes more, sometimes less.
She'll tell you she puts in 10-plus-hour days, but I've been with her watching her start at 7 a.m. and not get done till 11:30 p.m.
For Alicia, it's worth every moment.
I started young on Icelandic horses and I just fell in love with the breed, could never go back.
Alicia was first introduced to the breed at a summer camp.
I love horses, I love all horses, but Icelandic is it's my passion. They're such a fun horse.
A singular passion. She only trains, competes, and teaches on Icelandic horses.
I got my own at age 12, and he's still out here with us, and just have never gone back.
They aren't jumping horses, but it's their temperaments that are so attractive.
They're powerful, they're great in competition. They have these beautiful, supple movements, and they have all of this power that they'll offer you and all of this speed. But you could put your grandmother or a child on them and they're very calm.
And these horses have unusual strides that many riders find appealing.
They're hardy, they're stout animals, and they're gaited is their main quality that stands out. They're a gaited breed, they have lots of hair, good looks. 5 gaits, 4 or 5 gaits, that's a genetic trait of the Icelandic horse. All of them have at least 4 gaits.
Alicia competes all over the U.S. and abroad in Holland, Sweden, and of course, Iceland.
I've done quite well in the youth cups competing for the U.S. team.
She's soft-spoken and doesn't really like to brag. She leaves that to her mother, Nikki Sue.
32 first-place medals in a few years in, these national rankings. That's showing what you've accomplished. So she doesn't tell you, so I do.
You don't really get money by winning competitions, you get recognition. And it's really fun.
And there he goes, guys.
There's a lot of money put towards you being able to compete and winning a competition. There's a lot of money into the training, the equipment, and the time you put into it, but you don't really recoup that from the competition itself.
Alicia spends months at a time training and working in Iceland.
I compete all over America, competitions here, but it's not such a strong competition circuit here. There's not as many. In Iceland, there's competitions every week, and it's really the heart of the competition is over there. If you want to get into it and do a lot of it, you're gonna get more over there.
Like anyone who veers from a traditional path, Alicia's faced with many questions from friends.
Typically, they've never seen an Icelandic horse. They're like, how do you get an Icelandic horse here? Or how did you finish school? Or how do you travel so much? How do your horses go from one point to another? It's really confusing to people. They have a lot of questions to comprehend it because it's so far out of the norm to really dedicate your life so young to training.
On the family farm named Fire and Ice, there are 5 Icelandic horses and 1 donkey named Tiki.
Good boy.
And when she's not training, she teaches clinics and lessons.
She can communicate how the horse is moving so that you understand, so that you can feel it under saddle, and then you can experience the best movement of the horse. And she's just a really good communicator.
She's great if she's teaching somebody, unless it's us. Then she's mean. I'm sorry. She is so mean to me. I'm like, I'm not working with you.
Her goals are clear.
I just love the horses, and I love competing. I love training. I love riding.
She wants to be a world-class Icelandic rider and trainer.
She'd rather be in the barn than anywhere else.
I knew I wanted to spend all my hours training and riding.
And she's well on her way.
Seeing my teenage kid, right, being such a mature adult and just thriving, it's her element. It's where she's the happiest.
I ride any chance I have. I love it. I never get sick of it. So what better way than to make your passion your job?